This video describes for a machine learning project how the user experience is used in the design, and then how privacy and ethics aspects are considered. We select as a problem one that has been introduced and described in a separate dedicated video. Look for Resilience Machine Learning ML on YouTube channel. The selected problem is to upgrade the software of a device like a GPS Garmin equivalent device in order to make it able to provide information to the runner on how much margin he has got at a certain stage of the run to continue the workout, before reaching his or her breakdown point. We call this information resilience indicator. Let's see now which are the key tasks associated with the problem. From the user perspective, that of the runner, he or she needs to find a way to be aware of its physiological state in a specific situation and manage the upcoming part of the training, avoiding to fall in an unproductive condition, being able to reduce the intensity of the run of the optimal quantity and increase the final total workout at the end of the session in this way. We might be able to support this need by generating on its Garmin equivalent watch specific warnings indications so that the runner can be aware of the situation and regulate the level effort. The runner will have to use a Garmin GPS equivalent watch with a heart rate monitoring band. The runner user will interact with the AI model embedded in the GPS Garmin equivalent watch in a very fast way, without complex mental elaborations, through a simple resilience indicator, a number on a scale 0 to 100, in order to understand the situation. During a stressing condition as a run, it is assumed that he or she must not need to perform complex reasoning. Just pushing a button shall allow him or her to get a resilience value. In addition, a green, yellow, or red color light on the screen will inform the runner if the resilience status is compatible with continuing to run at that regime when the color is green, or it is not compatible to continue at that pace through a red color, or it is in an intermediate situation with a yellow color. Of course, the red condition is strictly connected to the crossing of the anaerobic threshold. To prepare the model, personal data are needed. Transparency shall be provided to the user. The customer will be informed of what personal data will be used. They consist of standard raw data provided by GPS Garmin equivalent sensor with heart rate data from the monitoring band. And of course, these data include time, position, speed, burned calories, and heart rate. These data make up every data points of a wide amount of data points recorded for each session. Data from many sessions need to be acquired from a lot of users. The resilience indicator, together with the green-red light indicators, are considered enough for the runner, and having additional information related to the probabilities of providing the right output may not be useful in this case, in a situation where there is not enough time and mental clarity to elaborate data. Some privacy considerations must be made. The data acquired from the runner are personal data related to the health status of the people, so they have to be treated according to the law. The privacy laws are in this case the European Union, EU, General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, enacted in 2018. 7 key principles of GDPR create obligations for organizations who collect and manage personally identifiable information. Transparency, data minimization, accuracy, accountability, purpose limitation, storage limitation, data security. The runner will have to be assured that no other use beyond that specific for the model bidding and validation will be done. The runner will be free to interact with the designer of this application to see how these data are stored and used. He will be free in any time to ask for deletion of this data. The use of this data will be limited for the specific AI application object of this work, no secondary use. Ethical considerations have also to be made. We may not violate laws, but AI can have significant impact on people's lives in other ways. We address now source of bias in this AI project and how this application addresses the goals to be fair, accountable, and transparent. The source of bias may arise from different areas. The collected data may not be sufficiently wide and might represent a too specific population. The features used can unlikely generate bias, as the Earth rate and the related kinematic data are the known data used to make this kind of prediction. So we don't expect bias from this. The modeling choices may be a source of bias. In order to meet the ethical goal of fairness, our product will use a wide database involving a lot of different athletes of different age and gender, so all people categories are represented. To meet ethical goal of accountability, we are going to explain to the customer what are the physiological laws that have been used by us, defining in this way also the limitations of the product, what to expect and what to not expect from it. The transparency of the product is given by the clear description of the feature used, the model used. It is assumed that for the specific application, it's not recommended to provide transparency improvement through watch screen additional indications. In this case, it is better single indicator plus color status green, yellow, or red outputs. This completes this video dedicated to make an example of how human factors may be considered within AI project. Thank you.